I get the vach, everybody. Let's continue. We're Be'ez Hashem going to be finishing the Sugya Boira. I hope B'siyata D'Shmaya tomorrow. That's the plan. Last few shaylas that we have to deal with that we didn't get to yet, that we have to get to, which are very important. Let's discuss. So we left off last week on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, with the sugya. We went a little bit quick through the idea of washing fruit and the such, which could be a shayla of boira if it's got fruit, if it's got bugs, or if it's got, for example, dirt. It could have some mud on it or something like that. And you put it into a keli, you put it into a utensil, and the water sort of allows all the dirt to rise to the top. That would be a shayla of boira. Even Nissen Kavelet Zatzal, a shayla of boira b'kli, because the water is being used as the kli to separate the good from the bad, which again, even if you're taking the good guy from the bad guy, if you're doing it with the kli, it's going to be asa. So that was what we pretty much left with. Putting it under force, what we said was mutter. One of the shaylas that we didn't get to, the olim were asking afterwards, was what about the halachas of bugs? At the end of the day, if, let's say, and this is very negay, sometimes you buy, for example, lettuce. Those of you that have checked lettuce before Seder night, right? You're smiling over there because you know the Ben Ish Chai, right? Ben knows the Ben Ish Chai. The Ben Ish Chai is a beautiful zach, right? I think we say this every year, right before Pesach and the Shurim, before during Ben Ish Manim. The Ben Ish Chai says that if you're not going to bother checking the lettuce before you eat it, best not to eat the Morah B'chlal, right? Because the Surim that a person can be over on, unbelievable shtickle Torah he has over there. But what is the din when you have, for example, lettuce, and that lettuce could have a potential of having bugs in there? So leave out the shayla of boira just for a moment, which of course it could be a shayla of boira by separating. We spoke a little about it. If you want to take the bug, take it together with some of the lettuce with it. But Al-Kapanim, to wash it could be killing the bug, could be killing the insect. Is that a problem on Shabbos or not? That's really the shayla. So the Be'aloch and Siman Shinta Zayin brings Be'etzem that if it's only a small possibility that there's a bug, it's a suffix psik reisha with a dover she'enim mischaven shaloi kedarkoi. There's a mokim to be made the Heilige Chofetz Chaim in the Be'alocha, which means if it's very unlikely or there's a small possibility that there's going to be bugs in the lettuce, good, then everything's okay. I can wash it and I don't have to worry that there might be a bug there that might be killed by the water that I'm using to wash it. Whereas, if it's quite likely, and again, those of you that remember, or Be'ez Hashem, we'll get to it again when we discuss Hilchos Teiloim, that it's quite likely and it's quite common to find bugs in such a food, so then washing it will obviously be a problem. Strawberries, for example, avada will be a problem, simply because it's kamat zicha that there's going to be bugs over there nestled under the little seeds, the green seeds over there, and therefore washing it could kill them, and therefore will no longer be all the heterim that we had before. So that's just the agav that the olim were mentioning after last time, which I thought we should do. Also, by the way, again, another question that I'm asking. We said that if you take fruit and you put it into a utensil of water, if the fruit is dirty, that is called boira, because you're separating the dirt on the fruit, which is mixed because it's attached to the fruit, by using the water. So the question that the olim are asking after Shea was like, hold on a minute, what about people that take, for example, plates, or even silverware for that matter, and they dunk it into a pot of water, a bowl of water, whatever it is, and they leave it there till Motzei Shabbos to clean. Is that a problem of boira? Because be'etzem, you are doing the same thing as the fruit. So it's interesting, the Gemara in Shabbos Kuf Yud Ches Amud Aleph talks about exactly this kasha, and the Gemara says that cleaning utensils like plates and the such is mutter on Shabbos. So obviously you have to be careful, hot water and sponges and soap and all the other halachas that could be negeya to hilchos washing up, which we're not going into, but cleaning off silverware is not considered to be a problem. Pashtus, because it's a tzorech achila, if a person needs it all the time, and therefore a person could use it. It's not really called boira, as well, and others as well. Let's move on, Rabbi Sai, over here. Filters, very important. A small piece of information that the olim have to know when it comes to filters. So you have filter water taps, right? Faucets that you put them on. We have one here in Yeshiva. Many people fit them in their homes. Probably more negay here in Eretz Yisrael than Chutz La'aretz, right? Probably more negay, right? And Chutz La'aretz as well, they have the filter taps. Yeah. And America, New York, because of the bugs. Because of the bugs, that's why. Right. Also because of the bugs. Famous shayla in New York, they have the bugs. No? Anybody in America have a filter tap?
Yeah. We like drink water.
They do? They have a faucet? No.
Only drink water. Nobody drinks tap.
Nobody drinks tap water? Really? In Lakewood?
No. Nowhere in America.
No, really? Nowhere. So you have people have fitted these filter taps? Yeah, you have that? Okay, gewaldig. So this is the guy everywhere. Listen to this. This is what people say when it comes to using the filter taps on Shabbos Kodesh. They say it's okay to use it. Why? Because I would drink it anyway. I'm not makpid. Which, by the way, we can discuss. We can discuss whether or not, agav, if a person filters water from just the impurities inside the water, is that even boira b'chalal? Chaim Kanievsky Zatzal done the shaila, if boira is chal on something that you don't really see. They once asked, I don't remember one, I think it was Yonis and Karelis, if I'm not mistaken, Zatzal, where they asked him if I put salt into a cup of soda, what happens? Is that boira? They asked him the kasha. Is that considered to be boira? Because you've been boira the bubbles from within the Coca-Cola or whatever it may be. Is that a shaila boira? It's an interesting one. They asked Rabbi Chaim Kanievsky, they asked Mr. Karetz, if I'm not mistaken, that shaila. But I'll going back to boira, when it comes to the filter, right? So people say, I'll drink it anyway, so therefore it's okay. Let me tell you, it's not so poshut for many, many reasons. And this is the main reason that unfortunately people just don't realize and don't understand because they just don't know the Metzias. And it goes like this. Here in this yeshiva and also in many, many places, when they fit a filter tap, a faucet inside your sink, inside your house on the top of the sink or whatever. So underneath the sink, there's something that goes together with it. It's not just the filter tap, right? Obviously underneath it's connected to something. Often, and again, not in every case, you'd have to check with your local technician how they do it, but in many places, they have, let's say, 3 cartridges. Right? Very common, 2, 3, 1, depending on the situation. Now you need to know what those cartridges are filled with. For example, many of them, unbeknown to people, one of the cartridges is filled with little tiny balls. Now the water rests inside this cartridge, which is now mu'urav, it's mixed with all of the hundreds and hundreds of little balls inside of it there. When I switch on the tap, when I switch on the faucet, the pressure on whatever it is makes it come out of the other side. And obviously there's a little net stopping the balls from coming out because that's what takes out the impurities. And now it allows the next water to go in. So even if you want to say, I would drink the water anyway, I would drink tap water, I'm not makpid, I'm not an istanis, whatever, it doesn't help you. No one in the million years would drink water with tiny little iron or whatever it is, balls inside over there. Everyone's makbid on that. That's boira, not only boira good from bad, but it's with a kli, without any shaila whatsoever. That's a kli boira mamish. So that's a major, major shaila. So what do you do in such a case? So there is a tshuva in the Minchas Yitzchak, where the Minchas Yitzchak brings a chazan ish. And this is a svara as well. You look at the end of Shinya Test, there's also Rayas, this in Shulchan Aruch. But Al Kaponim, the Minchas Yitzchak is a chazan ish that says what you should do is you should put on the faucet, allow it to run for as long as it would take to empty the cartridge, which I cannot tell you because it depends on the size of your cartridge. Not that long, generally a few seconds at most probably. And then let that go to waste. That's holech li'ibud. I'm not using it. I don't want it. Lo'ichbasle with all the sforas that we can put in together. And the rest of it I can start drinking. So you allow it to open, then you put the cup after a few seconds, and then you'll be over there. Again, not everyone's maskim to that, but that would be definitely a mokum to be made in that case. But be careful, because if it has a filter with those balls inside it, that could be a shayla of an issa d'oraisa boira every time you put on the faucet in the tap over there. Now, Rabbi said, let's move on. We've got a couple more minutes, and I really want to finish. Be'ez Hashem, we'd like to finish Hilchos Boira tomorrow. Be'ez Hashem. One of the examples of how I can get out of a shayla of Boira is a Gemara in Shabbos Daf Ayin Daladom and Beis, where the Gemara tells us like this. The Gemara says, they were talking about a basket of fruit, but we'll just to make it easy, we'll talk about, for example, if I have a whole bunch of silverware. All right, I've got plates, I've got forks, knives, big spoons, small spoons, all clumped together. They were washed up Friday night. Now it's on a big pile. I would like to set the table, but I don't want to do it miyad. I want to do it in the morning, so I can do it, or whatever it is. I want to do it in a way that there will be a problem to select the fork, the knife, the spoon, but not somach l'suda. So what's the heta? It's a shayla boy. I'm not allowed to do that. It's not miyad. So what's the answer? The Gemara says in Ayin Daladom and Beis that what they did was, they took, when Moshe brings us a tshuva, psak halacha lemaisa, they took the whole bunch and they threw it on the table, and now it's spread everywhere. Now it became ois mixture. It's no longer a mixture, because if you do a good job at throwing, you take the pile, you throw it over the table, it all becomes scattered. Now it's scattered, it's no longer a mixture. Now it's no longer a mixture. I can take the good guy from the bag and the bad guy from the good guy, because there is no mixture anymore. And one of the tanoim that a person needs in order for boira to be chal is you need a mixture. If you don't have a mixture, then it's not negeya. And one last shayla Rabbi say with this, and that is like this. Am I allowed to pick an item from a mixture without paying attention to what it is and use it later? For example, let's say I have a bowl of different types of candies. All different types and tastes and sizes and different zachen. It's all different things. A mixture of two different things. I would like to take one in my pocket and not eat it now. I want to eat it in 2 hours. So it's a Shaila Boira. I can't do that. Even if I take the good guy from the bad guy with my hand, it's a Shaila Boira because it's not miyad. You know what? I'm not going to look. I don't care what it is. I'm just going to randomly pick one. Whatever comes out, I put in my pocket. Is that Boira? Because be'etzem, I'm taking one from the mixture for later, which is not miyad. The answer to that is that it's 100% mutter. The Taz says kol bali yodoi, which means whatever comes from my hand is okay. Now the shaila, which will end with the Be'ez Hashem complete tomorrow, is can I use that heta to get out of any shaila of boira, for example, when washing up silverware? Join us tomorrow. Be'ez Hashem. Have a wonderful day.